Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you've been doing well. I haven't posted a video in a while. I've just been super busy and I have been going on a bunch of weekend trips here and there, so I really just haven't had the time to film anything, but I am about to go on another trip again, but I wanted to go ahead and film a quick What's in My Birkin 25 video for you. But before I get started, I did just want to mention, I think I posted about this on my community page, but in case you missed it, I did recently start an Instagram page to kind of go along with my YouTube channel a few weeks ago, or it might have been a month ago at this point. I think it was around the time that I got this bag. So my Instagram handle is just another bag lover, and I will put it on the screen for you. And there is an underscore between the words, so just keep that in mind when you're searching for me. But I have the profile photo of the Birkin matching the profile photo of the Instagram page, so if you see that, then that's me. So if you are interested in following me on Instagram, I would love to have you join me there. I've been posting a lot of just kind of daily outfit shots or bag of the day type posts on my stories. I don't think I'm going to post too much, to be honest. I have a personal Instagram that keeps me quite busy. I have to say though, I have been having fun with it. It's just been like another creative outlet for me in addition to this channel. So I am really liking it so far. So yeah, please give me a follow on there if you are interested. And yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I wanted to show you guys kind of what fits in the Birkin 25. I would say right now it's at pretty max capacity, and I personally probably wouldn't carry around this full, but I did want to go ahead and show you guys what fits at kind of max capacity. And I have been using this bag a lot, mostly to go out to nice dinners with my friends, and I'm going to DC this weekend and I have a bunch of really nice dinners planned there. So this is going to be the bag that I take with me, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in the dust bag and then put it in my carry-on duffel personal item for the airplane. So it's definitely not going into a suitcase. Normally when I take out to dinner, it definitely carries all my essentials, but it wouldn't be like this full. So right now at the top, I'll show you in a second, but there are sunglasses on top, and when you're going out to dinner, especially now with it getting darker a little bit earlier, I don't really need the sunglasses, so I probably wouldn't carry those, but I wanted to show you guys that they do fit. So I did put them right on top. So let me just scooch this a little bit closer, and so you can see here are my sunglasses. And this is a pretty regular sized soft-ish case, and it definitely fits right on top. So if you did have a Birkin 25 and you're wondering about either sunglasses or reading glasses or anything like that, I can say they definitely do fit, and they fit comfortably on top. And here is kind of what it looks like on the inside. So I do have this Chanel hand cream right here. I always take this when I go out to dinner because I'm kind of a lightweight and I tend to get hangovers, not the next day, but the night of, which I know is like kind of weird, but if I know that I'm going to like a really nice dinner and I'm going to be drinking a lot of wine, I like to have this on hand, and it just helps me avoid a hangover or a headache or anything like that. And I have a little bit of sunscreen powder right here. I love the Supergoop sunscreen powder because if I'm already wearing makeup, and I don't wear a ton of makeup usually, but it's just nice to touch up your face with sunscreen throughout the day, and it also kind of helps absorb any oils, as like a little afternoon refresh. So I will sometimes carry this with me. And I have my favorite Dior lip glow. I love this stuff. I have like 3 of these, and this one is number 6, and it's in the color berry, I believe. I don't think that's going to come out, but I will put the name on the screen for you. And it's just this kind of like purpley color, but it's very, very sheer, and I think it's very flattering. And I also have this Aesop hand sanitizer. This is my absolute favorite hand sanitizer. I love this. And I have my keys in here, and the good thing about going on this trip is that because I'll be traveling, I obviously won't need my house keys with me, so these will just stay at the hotel, and that will free up a little bit of room. And I have my mini pochette here. I'll link to my what's in my mini pochette if you guys were curious, but this is just my little purse junk drawer. It has all my little things like Advil and Listerine strips and floss and just all that stuff, which comes in handy for a night out. And we're getting close to the end here. I have my Chanel mini wallet, which I absolutely love. I did get this earlier this year, and as you can tell, I love blue. They're not the same kind of blue, but I love that they're both blue, so that makes me very, very happy, and I've been pretty much using this consistently, especially when I use this bag. So yeah, it just makes me really happy. I do have a longer LV wallet that I use on a regular basis, but when I'm going out to dinner, I don't need that, so I will downsize to this. And the last thing I have in here is just a little purse hook. I got this from Amazon. I was really looking into the Kare. I'm actually not really sure how you pronounce it. Those purse hooks that I've seen other YouTubers have. But then when I looked at the price, I was like, that is insane. Like, it is so expensive for a purse hook. So I just bought these. It was like a pack of 3 for maybe 10 bucks, I think, on Amazon. I'll link to them if you guys are interested. And these are great. There are different patterns to choose from. So you can just do this, and if you go like that and then you set this part on the table, then you can hang the bag from there, and it has worked fine. So I haven't had any issues with this yet. I did get them fairly recently, and I just picked ones that had kind of a really cute little flower pattern. I really appreciate that they came in a pack of 3 because these definitely come in handy, and I can just leave this in the Birkin permanently, so that's great. And yeah, that is it on the inside. And this bag, I have to say, it is such a chameleon. Like when you look at it from this way, with a little bit of shadow on it, it looks so much darker. But when you angle it to the sunlight, it just brightens up so beautifully. And I don't know, this Swift leather, I have to say, I can't believe the color saturation on this. Like I just feel like it's absolutely stunning and such a chameleon. I really, really like the fact that I have the twillies for it because I just feel like I'm so much more carefree when I'm using the bag because the handles, I just didn't want them to get super scratched up, and I do wear jewelry and I wear this watch. I didn't want to be so careful with it all the time because the one con I will say about this bag is just how tiny the handles are. Like they're like for babies. And I do have small wrists, but I still like it, it takes me a little bit to kind of like get in there. So having the twillies, I would say, especially if your bag is a little bit more delicate, a little bit more prone to scratches. Like I don't know if I had a bag that was in Togo or like something else where I would feel like where I would actually feel the need to get the twillies, but for Swift leather, I definitely wanted to go ahead and do that. And it also kind of, dresses up your purse a little bit. I don't really think I'm a rodeo person. Never say never. I might change my mind in the future, especially if I have a larger bag, but I just kind of didn't want to do that for this bag because this bag is already kind of small, and I just felt like adding a charm might take away from the bag, or I don't know, just felt a little too much. But the twillies I feel like are perfect. So I'm very, very happy I went this route. And again, who knows, maybe if I ever got a bag that's slightly bigger, either a Birkin 30 or a Kelly 28, I would maybe consider getting a charm for it. But for a bag of this size, I'm very happy with this decision. So this weekend, here's what I anticipate carrying in the bag, just because I won't need my keys and I probably won't need my sunglasses. So I'm just going to show you guys how everything fits together for an evening out. And I really love that you can just kind of like set everything up this way where it stays pretty organized. A lipstick. And so this is what it looks like with all that stuff. So basically the only things I don't have in here are the sunglasses and the keys, and it fits very, very well. And so it is a comfortable handheld carry, and I also do carry it on the crook of my arm like this, and I haven't had any issues with it. So again, this is really just like a going out to dinner and drinks kind of thing. It's not like an all-day shopping event, which I do think this would get a little bit heavy over time, and not heavy in the sense that it's like totally cumbersome. Like if you have a Chanel jumbo and you fill it to the brim, it's not that kind of heavy, but I would say it has heft for the size of the bag, if that makes sense. So definitely keep that in mind. It really depends on how much you fill it. But this I feel like is fine for an evening out. Like I have no issues with it whatsoever, especially because when you're dining, you have the bag on a purse hook and it's not on your arm while you're eating. But yeah, so this is what's in my Birkin 25. I absolutely love this bag. I have to say it has made me so, so happy. And this weekend is going to be its first kind of trip. So I'm looking forward to carrying it in DC. Again, I will be putting it in its dust bag with a few things in it, and then the dust bag with the bag will go into, I have a duffel bag that comes, that I'm going to keep some of my personal items in. So that way the bag is with me and safe at all times. And I'm not checking a bag. So my other suitcase is just a carry-on size and it will fit on the plane as well. But I didn't want to put that in the carry-on because it's already full of clothes and shoes and makeup. And I just didn't want things to get kind of jostled around a little bit because that's already a tight squeeze. And I really didn't want anything to squish this bag. So this is definitely going in my personal item, which happens to be a duffel bag. But yeah, a pretty quick video for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. And again, if you are interested in following me on Instagram, my handle is just another bag lover with underscores between each word. And definitely give me a follow there if you are interested in more daily updates, especially bag of the days and outfits and that kind of thing. So it's been a really fun creative outlet so far, and I've been enjoying it. And yeah, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.